What's good, guys? Today's video, I got this box right here. It's a UV light for it's from Tetra. I purchased it maybe a few weeks ago, like a month ago, and I just never put the light in because when I redid the pool with the installation, I told you guys that I was gonna actually make it get green so I can show you how it will work once I plug it in, because I don't know how it works for real, but I hear that the reviews are very good, so we're gonna test it out and see. But the only thing I really did was just hook it up to the filtration system, to the trickle system with the trash can, but that was just something just to pass time by so I can be able to make this video for you guys. But for the most part, everything's hooked up, but the best part about this UV light is that they say that it's stainless steel and it inserts UV exposure. So that means that the water pushes through, and it pushes through this light and it goes into the filter, but the light kills all the floating bacteria particles in the water, so it basically turns it from green to crystal clear. So, but you gotta stay tuned to see that. So like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want to see more of my videos, by the way. But with that being said, let's get into this though. As you see, I got the bass in here too. I'm gonna throw this on the ground. We don't need that, but I got the bass in here too. It's pretty cold. It's like 75 degrees right now, but he's pretty active. Mind you, I won't be able to get a feeding in, but because it's a little bit chilly, but for the most part, he's pretty active, as you can see. But I got a feed video coming soon with these guys in here, but I'm kind of adjusting them to the temperature of the weather because it's very chilly in the fall, now coming on December. So right now we're just trying to make sure that they stay acclimated, because I don't know, it's 50-50 right now. But stay tuned for next year's video, because I'm redoing this whole system because I finally figured it out and how to actually do it properly. So next year it's going to be a whole different setup, and it's going to be better, and it's going to work better. But for the most part, the UV light is right here. I gotta cut the pump off so I can be able to fix it. For the most part, you don't want to get this light dirty because you could damage the light. So I'm gonna clean it off just so when I put it in there, I'm gonna test it and see if it actually works. I can give you a quick glimpse of what the UV light looks like from a distance. Come on, brother. This is how I got it hooked up. I really have to add some more tape to it so I can be able to get it so it can stop leaking, but that just comes with the process. This is what you need. You need some Teflon tape. You need to get some Teflon tape. This is what I had, but I didn't have enough, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Remember that. But for the most part, I need to take it apart. But oh, here we go. All I gotta do is take these pieces off. And really, I just gotta add more Teflon so it'll stop leaking. But it's pretty hard to come off. Sorry about that, but this is the UV light. I just got it hooked up, but as you can see how the Teflon tape kind of wearing off, but that's only because I only had but so much to use. So it actually leaked through and made the Teflon tape really no good. So that's really what I came to show y'all today, is how to actually redo all this to make sure it doesn't leak, and also add the UV light in and give you guys some quick footage of how it works. Yeah, you can cut it. Cut that part. I'll come back. Alright guys, so we back. I finally got the old stuff off of the inlet part. So now we're just gonna start Tefloning it back and kind of fix some of the mistakes that we made in the first go round. But this is pretty obvious what you just want to do. You just want to you want to thicken this part up, because when you put the holes on there, it's gonna seal once you tighten it, and you won't have any leaks. That's what you want. But I didn't really expect to have this, but I just wanted to try it because they say it works pretty good. So we're gonna see, because the way my pond looking, it's finna start growing tons of algae, and I really don't want that. I really like crystal clear water. Yeah, comment down below what you guys think about this video. But I see y'all like the moving my pet bass video, so I know when I move that red tail out, y'all definitely gonna have to tap in and make that a 1,000 view video, because the bass video is like at 600. Y'all should really go check that out. It's in the link in the description. I'll put it up there for you. But for the most part, I got this piece. This is pretty thick, as you can see. Wanted to be sturdy, very sturdy. So when I plug the hose back on it, when I put the hose back on it, it shouldn't leak at all. That's the main key. But then you want to make sure they're tight. It's gonna take a hot day. I'm messing up. Sorry. But I still kind of wonder how is this gonna run. Because I hope it actually clears up the algae by tomorrow. If it clears up the algae by tomorrow, I definitely have to make a video and show you guys like how much it works, because that means I'm gonna recommend it for you. But if not, I'm gonna tell you don't spend your money on it, because it ain't worth it. But I doubt that, because I've read the reviews. They say the reviews are pretty good. I bought one that's higher than my actual pump, so my pump pumps at least 2,000 gallons. This supposedly can sustain about 4,000 to 5,000, so it'll kill majority of this. But I had the pool really low right now, so it should definitely kill all the algae particles floating in the air with no hesitation, because I don't have that much water in there. But once I fill it up for like the summertime and stuff, then I would actually have to see how this holds up. But really, I think it should do fine. I'm just second guessing. But we're gonna see. Got the Teflon tape on there. Now the next thing I really gotta do, gotta add the light bulb. This is a little light thing to where it shows you if it's on or not. So that's how you will be able to tell if it's working or if it's not. And this is like a 10-foot cord that they give you, so it'll be able to run as far as you need it, so whatever plug or socket that you're trying to hook it into. And it's like a glass on the inside, so the water doesn't touch the light. The water just floats around and just goes out. So that's pretty good. So you got, definitely helps the light stay good for a long amount of time. Now that I plugged the light in, I don't know, we really just gotta test it. I think it's gonna do what it's supposed to. What you guys think? Comment down below. I'm gonna twist it in. Make sure it's tight. And now we gotta hook it back up. Now that's the hard part, because I broke the zip tie, so I had to get another zip tie. Unless I have one already. But if not, then hey. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't have a zip tie. Probably shouldn't have broke it. Yes. yeah, for the most part, all I'm doing is squeezing it back on pretty hard. So, and then I'm gonna have to use the flathead to tighten it back really tight. I wouldn't tighten it too tight because you could probably crack it. So just firm enough to where you know it's secure and there won't be no leaks. So that's pretty tight right there. And then that's probably where the zip tie is gonna go. Dang. Look at that. It's just, I can't use that. I can't use this. I'll be back. I have to go grab the zip tie. Alright, so we back. Didn't want to bore y'all with all this confusion, but we definitely got the Teflon tape on there and it's tight and it's ready. We got it hanging. Now I'm about to actually cut the filtration on. Then I'm going to cut the light on and see if this light right here lights up. If it lights up, then we know it's working. And then we can actually see in a couple hours, maybe by tomorrow or the next day. But I'm just gonna cut it on and we're gonna test it out. I really have to put it up first. Oh, God. And the light's on, so you can see this little light right here cut on. And you can see the water come in through the inlet and comes out through this way as the UV light is killing the bacteria. So I would mostly say give it a couple hours, maybe 8, possibly 24. Who knows? But you can get a look at these guys, by the way. Not too active today. I would try to get a feeding for y'all, but they eat every now and again. But I feel like once it warms up a little bit, I feel like the bass is really gonna be epic feeding. When I put the GoPros in the water, but first I wanted to get clear first, so we're gonna see how that works. But for the most part, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see on my videos. This is just something to just. This is an experiment because if it don't work, I'm definitely sending it back. So I wouldn't advise. This is not a promo for Tetra because they don't sponsor me, but just gonna see if it works, testing products. But that being said, this concludes my video. See you in the next one. Peace.